When I went home, I had made incredible friends from high school classmates and some other people.
Did you keep in touch during
We rode for about 3 years, and I was going through letters a while back, and we both sort of stopped at the same time. I can't identify something that happened in my life where I just decided to stop writing. But after that, I got busy with life, married, 2 children, and a couple of years after that, I got a job where I had to start traveling, and my travel took me to different places than Argentina. And I never lost the interest in Argentina. I lost the connection, though. When the internet started to bloom, let's say, in 98, 99, around there, that was getting really practical and accessible, I had this nostalgia at the end of the year in December. And I usually had a little more time with my work. So I would go on the internet and I would look up Carlos Casares. And I found there was a site for the local high school. And so I go to the site, and at the end of the site, if you wanted to leave a message, you could. So I put a message that said, hey, I'm looking for any graduates from 1968, because I was a classmate, and any information you can give me about the Gutierrez family. And nothing. I think I did that 4 or 5 years running.
Wow.
And was kind of disappointed, but I thought, well, I haven't written
30 years.
Yeah, 30 years. 30 years is a long time. What I didn't know was that I went to Colegio Nacional, and that was no longer. It had changed over to a provincial school. All the people, teachers, and everything, and nobody was monitoring the old site. So I was leaving messages, but nobody was reading them.
Yeah.
So the last year, I went and left my message and looked around a little bit. There weren't any newer pictures. So I said, wow, bummer. And when I jumped out of the site, there was a new banner that said, new site for the municipality of Carlos Casares. Okay, curiosity, click on the thing, and right down the middle was a list of all the emails of all the people that have worked at the city offices. The very first email was the guy that sat in front of me in high school. Yeah. And I clicked on it and said, Edgardo, sos vos? And he responded, Ray, you're not dead? And I said, what? Apparently, there's another Ray Farley in the United States. Actually, later I looked and there's more than one, many more than one. And someone came back from Buenos Aires saying that I had been killed in Vietnam.
Wow.
So that word went through the city or the town.
The word around the campfire was that Ray was dead.
Nobody was looking for me because they thought I was 6 feet under.
Wow.
So from there, I began to chat with. He gave me a list of other high school friends, and we started a little circle comparing our life experiences and how many kids we had and all the different things that had happened over the years. And finally, in 2005, I was able to come back on a larger tour of South America to Buenos Aires for 3 days. And one of my closest friends, and he was in town for La Rural.
Yeah.
So he said, hey, I'm going to be in town. We'll get together and have dinner, and I've got a car. I'll take you around and show you different places. And we did that. And finally he said, well, let's go back to the hotel. And we were sitting there, each with our laptop, showing each other pictures and so on. And in a few minutes, I hear someone clear their throat, and I look up, and there's 3 of my closest friends from high school standing there in front of me.
What are their names? You want to say hi to them?
Fanfan, Edgardo. Fanfan, Edgardo, y Vasco. My three closest friends. And unfortunately, two of them are now gone. But it was really funny.
Well, maybe they're watching.
All three of them had a little bag of perfume. I said, what the heck is that? And they said, well, our wives let us come from Carlos Casares as long as we brought them back some perfume. So they had organized a surprise dinner, and about 15 of my classmates were there, and we had just a wonderful evening. It was quite the surprise.